although I think some slides do mention unit tests, I really don't want to get dragged into a war about what's a unit test, what's an integration test. So what are developer tests for? Anybody brave enough in the audience to give us some suggestions? Go on.
Regression testing.
Okay. That's the second one I've got here. Preventing regressions. Okay. Preventing regressions, making sure the code works. Those are two good things. Any other thoughts? Documenting. Excellent. And a fourth one?
Helping with design.
Excellent. You'll all get your money at the end. So there is not one reason for writing tests. There are at least four, okay? So don't think that just because you're not getting value from one of them, you won't get value from the other three. We want to strive to get value from all four of these angles, but there are lots of reasons for developers to write tests. Now, you can write tests in many different ways. You can write tests at many different points in the development life cycle. My personal favorite, and the one that's been talked about for a decade and a half, certainly in the XP community, is called Test-Driven Development, abbreviated to TDD. This is probably the seminal book on the subject by Kent Beck, the father, or grandfather even, of XP. And the quote that I've got here doesn't come from this book. The quote here comes from a Stack Exchange, a Stack Overload exchange that he entered into back in, I can't remember, in 2009 or something like that. And it says, "I get paid for code that works, not for tests. So my philosophy is to test as little as possible to reach a given level of confidence." Now, this is something that comes as a shock to a lot of people, because I don't know whether your company has it, but many companies have a goal of what they say is 100% coverage. And a lot of people say that TDD is about